Nigga. You remember that shit I gave you last week, nigga? It's nothing, nigga. It's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. Nigga, it's nothing. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. Right here. This shit, nigga. This shit here, nigga.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Hey. God almighty. Okay. There it is. I hope my mic wasn't muted the whole time. I mean, my mic was muted then, but I hope it wasn't muted the whole time. I don't think it was, but it may have been. Um, can't see the comments. If it was, somebody should have told me. Let me see. No, that's not it. Anyway, y'all heard that? All right, that was a different perception, different perspective. But I think it was kind of the same because she was saying don't trust people either. I don't know. You tell me. But I know one thing. This is some hot ass ghetto mess right here. This shit right here, I don't understand. I mean, damn, you be happy. Don't be. It's a such thing as I don't know, man. My thing of this right here, I think this was some nigga shit right here. I'm just gonna be straight up and say it just like it is. I think this was some damn nigga shit right here that I'm getting ready to share. I can't believe it. If it was my daughter when she graduated doing some shit like this, I'd have whooped her. I probably would have went down there and whooped her ass. Here it is.
Bow, bitch a rollin', a not a. 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 Bow, bitch a rollin', a not a.
No. Man, I know their parents. I know their parents was embarrassed like a motherfucker, boy. I tell you that right there. I know they was embarrassed. Anyway, you know how I get serious and get on some health shit. Let y'all know because health is wealth for everybody. Health is wealth. That's for real. That's real shit. Health is wealth. Um, and with that being said, um, parasites. I've already told y'all about parasites several times. Parasites take the host and make the host take control of it, control him, control the host. For real, it makes you eat what it want. That's why people gain weight, eat all this shit. We're full of parasites. A lot of people are full of parasites. Everybody has parasites or had parasites or whatever. You need to do a parasite cleanse. Seriously, because parasites will make you moody. Parasites will make you change. Parasites will make your ass be by your motherfucking self, get divorced, so don't nobody want you because you're so damn moody. But check this out.
Hey guys, so this is a question I get all the time. What are the most common symptoms associated with parasites? Because due to the fact that we really do not have accurate and consistent, reliable, reproducible tests to find parasites within people's bodies, and knowing everybody has parasites, how do you know if you have them? So let's go through a couple of very common symptoms because you need to know this to know what the root cause is. So number one is constipation. Parasites release an enzyme within your gut that actually slows down the motility of your gut, which means they can feed on your food longer. So constipation is a big red flag. Also just irritable bowel in general, having bloating or pain within the gut, having issues with rectal itching. So I see kids do this all the time. It is a huge red flag. In fact, the minute I see it, I know that that child has a parasite and they're going to go home and they're going to share it with everybody. Also issues as we move up the GI into the sinuses, if you have issue with sinus congestion, that is largely parasitic in nature. And because parasites disrupt the immune system, you now become allergic to everything in the air, all the trees and bees and everything that are out there. So sinus congestion, big parasite problem. Even issues with headaches. I know a lot of times people get sinus headaches. It's all connected. Same thing with TMJ. If you have issues with clenching your jaw, TMJ problems, pain in the jaw, or grinding your teeth. If you ever watch a child sleep, I've seen a couple of our children over the years grind their teeth at night, and I know they're battling some type of parasitic issue. Things like skin issues. If you've got any type of rash, itching, feeling like your skin is crawling at times, like something's on your leg or something, but you don't see it. If you have issues with eczema, psoriasis, definitely underlying parasitic risk with that. Your nails, if you have fungus, right, that's a big one, but especially issues with biting your nails. Children do this a lot as well. Parasite problem for sure. It's actually a disruption in that immune system as well. But white marks on the nails, that's a zinc deficiency, but parasites love zinc. So if you have it, they're going to eat it. It's the same thing with iron. So if you're low in iron, if you're fatigued or you have anemia, parasites are one of the most common underlying issues for low iron. So make sure you're dealing with that if that's a symptom of yours. Also, things like recurring infections. So this one's really, really big. If you have bacterial infections, yeast infections, and it doesn't matter if it's, as a female, a vaginal yeast infection, if it's, jock itch, if it's toenail or fingernail fungus, if it's, athlete's foot, any kind of yeast, fungal, candida overgrowth issues. A lot of times what I found over the years is that people will attack the bacteria and yeast infections, but in reality, it just comes right back. Why? Because that wasn't the root cause. It's largely due to parasites within the body, because parasites disrupt the immune system and allow other infections to take over. Why? It allows parasites to evade and escape, right? They're very intelligent. Their job is to stay alive, and so they will fool you with other infections that just seem to not go away. The last thing I want to mention is huge, is sleep. If we don't sleep, we don't heal. And a lot of times people are waking up in the middle of the night, they can't get back to sleep, or they're really tired when they wake up. Critters are active at night, so if you or anyone in your family, children or other, have these types of symptoms, this is something that needs to be detoxed. And understand, if one person in the family has it, they're sharing with everyone else.
There it is, right there. Y'all listen to it. For real. Told you parasites are real. Really, really real. All right, getting on to it, going on. Then I'm going to get on some joke shit. I got a few more things to share. I got a lot of things to share with you. But I'll share that later. Let's see. Let's go through some things real quick. That's why I was saying Trump can't really get anything done. People complaining about things he's executive orders and things that he passed and stuff like that, or signs. What happens is you have these states that will sue. And once they sue, it's tied up in court, can't be implemented. So things that happen and people are just exaggerating, you know what I'm saying, or just want a reason to hate on that man, But anyway, I think my mic was muted at the beginning of the show. So at the beginning of the show, I was giving shout outs to everybody. I said, we start the show with peace, positive energy always creates elevation. That was what we started the show, supposed to start the show with. Oh, and I didn't get to start it off. I guess you didn't hear me, so I had to get that in. I'll give a shout out to everybody at the end who I need to give a shout out to. But we're going to move on because I'm behind. We're not going to see that yet. I'm going to see that now. Y'all look that up right there. I am not making up shit. I ain't making up shit. I said something about that money a long time ago. I ain't making up shit. I said something about that money. Y'all said I was a liar. I was a fool. Now you see. All right. In the Diddy trial, in the shitty Diddy, nitty Diddy, in that trial, they had brought Prince's audio back in the trial. and it just is damning. Diddy, oh boy. Y'all just look this up right here. I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna. I'll play a little.
Was ready for this one. But as the federal agents introduced a mysterious new piece of evidence, an unreleased audio recording linked to Prince is finally making rounds. Now, multiple witnesses claim that as soon as Prince's name was mentioned, Diddy visibly shook, then dropped his head into his hands. Some say he was crying, others say he was cursing under his breath, but what does everyone agree on? That moment marked the first time he physically broke down during the entire trial. And it wasn't just because of the name, it was the content of the recording. According to insiders, the audio clip reportedly featured Prince referencing Diddy's infamous parties, what some now call freak-offs. And the biggest bombshell? This wasn't a leaked podcast or a fan theory. It was submitted, backed by someone tied to Prince's estate.
Not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes.
At first, the courtroom thought it was just another tangent, but as the audio rolled, gasps filled the room. Because the voice on the tape wasn't just name-dropping, it was a warning. Sources say Prince had spoken about the dark side of the music industry, hinting at secrets Diddy didn't want public. The timing of this leak couldn't be more suspicious.
Suge Knight, the allegations are horrific, they are disgusting, they are disturbing.
Obviously, we're still in the midst of trial, but if it comes out that all the things Diddy's been accused of are true, I believe he deserves every day of prison.
Are you like the millions of Americans who have had their auto insurance?
We ain't ready to go there. We're not. There's some more to it, but we're not gonna go there with this. But like I said, boy, shitty Diddy, boy. You know that. Well, I'm gonna wait. Let's move on. Everybody, and this is a good thing right here, I think. You're not going to be able to buy sodas with food stamps anymore in Nebraska. And it's spreading all across the country, for real. Because they're trying to say, only nutritional things you can buy with food stamps. You know what I'm saying? All that fast food shit, frozen motherfucking oodles and noodles and all that shit right there. All that GMOs, MDMs, whatever the shit it is, they be putting in the shit. Red 40 and 50 and 60 and all that other shit right there. But anyway, let's move it on. You dig what I'm saying? Oh yeah, this is a warning to everybody right there. I always try to give y'all a warning on things right here. You need to listen to this right here.
Take a look at a lethal dose of a brand new synthetic drug that is now in a town near you. Police all over the country are now finding carfentanil inside of some of the pills that they're getting in these drug busts. And just to show you again how deadly it is, this is how much fentanyl on the tip of a pencil it would take to kill you. And this is how much carfentanil it would take to kill you. Carfentanil is a synthetic opioid, and it was originally designed to knock elephants on their ass. But now Chinese underground labs are manufacturing these synthetic opioids as fast as they can develop them. And they are pumping them into our country by the ton. And when a Chinese manufacturer ships in a bulk amount of printer ink cartridges, it's really packed full of carfentanil. Now, I've got family in the Border Patrol, and this is what they see every single day. This is just one car, one load, 200,000 doses of carfentanil. And again, to remind you, this is a lethal dose. If some junkie is busting out their sack and the wind blows and your child is walking by, guess what? Your kid is dead. And this past month, it started popping up in every single small town in America. Nebraska, on the streets of Houston. Cincinnati is buried in the carfentanil. And I could go on at length and show you another 30 police department press releases about this drug. But here's the important part right here. You have an enemy adversary that either wants you addicted or dead. Parents, you need to be on the lookout for this right here. And they're now putting carfentanil in every single pill you can imagine. It looks like a Xanax. It looks like a Vicodin. Guess what? It may contain a deadly dose of carfentanil. I want you to see this one more time. I have family and loved ones that have lost their children, lost their spouses due to this particular addiction. Think about preserving your own life and the life of those around you. This day and age, you gotta stay with that Narcan at all times. We don't get pills from the homies anymore. One line. Take a look at a...
This is wild, man. I mean, y'all need to be careful out there in the streets. I ain't saying that whoever, whatever, anything, if you're doing anything, anything can happen. Y'all need to be careful. And this is for real. This is very much for real. I'm telling you. Let me see here. All right, there. The FDA has said said the COVID booster guidelines requires trial for approval for healthy adults. So for the first time in history, they're making them do a trial study on this stuff right here because they have injured so many people, and they know it. They know what they did. Now they want to get trials done. All right, Hillary Clinton, she's floated that if Trump run for a third term, then Obama and Bill Clinton gonna run. They running for a third term. Guess they gonna team up and try to beat Trump. Them two together couldn't beat Trump. Them two, Reagan, Biden, bring Biden's old ass up here, motherfucker. Shit. Let him hold the Bible or something. He need to repent. That's what the fuck he need to do. Motherfucker need to repent. All right. Now, let's see this right here. Try to see this.
Memphis, Tennessee is the homicide capital of America per capita. Didn't know that. We have a problem there. We're now addressing it. We're rolling out one of our task forces in the state of Tennessee. Our priorities, simple: crush violent crime, defend the homeland, defend the homeland, defend the homeland.
Another violent weekend in Memphis, and now the FBI director is calling the city out on a national stage.
In a sit-down interview with Fox News, Patel announced plans to transfer 1,500 agents from Washington, D.C. across the country. And Patel says that includes a task force headed to Tennessee aimed at fighting violent crime in Memphis. He says the transition will begin later this year.
Memphis, Tennessee is...
Gonna fight Memphis. What about Chicago? What about Chicago? Let's see what she had to say about Trump.
You didn't mean, you didn't mean everyone would vote for Trump.
Well, here's what I mean, because I don't mince words. If you could if you could pull a lever for somebody that had the history that he had, I'm not just talking about the housing discrimination. I'm talking about calling for the death penalty of 5 young boys in New York City for rape. And then when they were exonerated, still hasn't... Central Park 5, still hasn't apologized, still said, well, they must have done something.
Took out ads in the paper.
Took out ads in the paper, a lot of money. As I worked at the Daily News at the time, that was a $25,000 ad. He did one in the New York Times as well.
Calling for their...
For their death, for a rape that they were exonerated for later. DNA evidence proved that they didn't do it. Not only did he not apologize, but he doubled down and said they must have done something. This man, to me, more so than any other candidate, because I can roll with policies that I don't necessarily agree with. And truthfully, you know, as I get older, I'm a little bit more conservative than I was in my 20s. The climate in this country that he fostered and fanned the flames of, both through his social media and through actually what he did at his rallies. This is, you know, take him out, let's beat him. You know, I can shoot somebody and get away with it. And it just the disconnect. You know, your solution to black folk is appointing Ben Carson as head of HUD, having Omarosa as your, you know, outreach person. You know, it's like, it's so insulting that if you could pull a lever for somebody that the KKK did a rally for in celebration, that David Duke and all these alt-right, you know, white supremacists have come out for, it says something about you. Now, you can argue with yourself and say, I voted for jobs.
Or I voted for change.
What kind of change? Unemployment is at a 9-year low. We're gaining 180,000 jobs every single month. Those jobs, those coal miner jobs, are never coming back. That's a lie. We saw the deal with Carrier. That was a smoke and mirrors, bull crap, dog and pony show. If you could really say to yourself, I voted for him because I want, what kind of change are you looking for exactly? I want my country back.
Drain the swamp.
Yeah, then you put all the swamp people in your cabinet. This is saying something.
Karen, respectfully, there are some
something.
of my friends who voted for Trump. Who
And
I
they
can
don't-
have
and they
spirit,
don't
no,
think they're
I could have spirited discussions with them about it, and we can go back and forth. But at the core, all of them racist.
I think that we in this nation have a race problem that we never
No
deal
doubt.
with.
No
And I
doubt.
think that more of us, if 75% of white people have no relationship with blacks, and that's a Washington Post poll, that's on purpose. So your only information about people from outside of your culture is through media, propaganda, movies, or what have you, rap music. And that shapes how you treat people and how you think about them. Then you have some work to do, and you pull the lever for somebody that, for many people, they woke up that Wednesday morning afraid for their lives.
He was racist?
Yeah, I've said that.
You didn't mean.
Damn. That's another perspective. Stop this right here. Let me stop it. That's another perception on things. Can't say who's right, can't say who's wrong. Hey, she don't like Trump. She don't like him. Hey, can't make it like him. But that's her perception of him. I don't see it like that. Every time they the only two things they pulled up on Trump was every time they say he a racist. The only two things they talk about is back in 73 or something like that, 71, 72, 73, about the housing lawsuit where he wouldn't rent his luxury apartments to Section 8 recipients. Wasn't black people. The court document says Section 8 recipients. I read it. It says Section 8 recipients. Okay? So you won't rent your luxury apartments to Section 8 recipients. If I had luxury apartments, I would not rent my damn apartments to Section 8 recipients either. So fuck you. They're mine. You're not going to tear the motherfuckers up. They're luxury apartments. Okay? That's what it is. All right? What's wrong with that? And you want to know another fact? Another fact is this. There are more white people on Section 8 than black. Facts! So, now with that being said, broke that stereotype. Let's go to this one right here. Right here. DEI, the new DEI, and what I told y'all about. Because I told y'all this shit, I told y'all the motherfucking devil behind the door. They got everybody brain. Hey, I told y'all.
And guess which group of people that is?
8:44, everybody, and a groundbreaking announcement by the U.S. Commerce Department this week will result in a...
Let's start it up.
And guess which group of people that is?
8:44, everybody, and a groundbreaking announcement by the U.S. Commerce Department this week will result in a historic expansion for Jewish businesses, not only in New York, but across the country.
Yeah, Jewish businesses will now be classified as minority business enterprises, making them eligible for...
Let's see it. My fault. I'm back here looking, and I'm thinking y'all looking, and that damn, I'm just selfish as hell. My fault, fellas and ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. Shit, I'm trying to get to the damn game. You know, I'm tripping, slipping. We got all this shit. Come on. Here it is right here. The new DEI.
And guess which group of people that is?
8:44, everybody. And a groundbreaking announcement by the U.S. Commerce Department this week will result in a historic expansion for Jewish businesses, not only in New York, but across the country.
Yeah, Jewish businesses will now be classified as minority business enterprises, making them eligible for billions of dollars in grants, contract, and loans.
So now they're going to be getting access to billions of dollars of taxpayers' money for free. DEI is canceled for others, but enhanced for them, huh? Listen to the explanation.
Duvi Honig is the founder and CEO of the Orthodox Jewish Chamber of Commerce.
Think about it. The Hispanic community is 19% of the U.S. population. Yeah. The African American is 15% of the U.S. population. The Jewish population is 2%.
And did you catch that subtlety? 19% Hispanic, 15% black, and 2% Jewish. They're counting themselves and listing themselves as a racial minority, not a religious one. Everybody except for themselves counts them as white. So are they a religious group or a racial group? Really, it's whatever benefits them in the moment, isn't it? And the icing on the cake?
Jews are always the underdog. And it doesn't make sense. Like 2% of, we're the biggest, smallest minority in America,
Yeah.
you know? And we had no voice. We had no eligibility to access our taxpayers' dollars as the biggest minority and the biggest oppressed people.
They have no voice? Who owns the media? And they're the biggest oppressed group in America? I would love to see all the fact checkers fact check this, but unfortunately they own all the fact checkers too. We're not waking people up, they're waking people up with their own arrogance, and they're being too blatant.
Boy. I tell you. Stop this for a minute, then stop it for a minute and talk about that right there. I tell you, hey, it's some rough shit, man. You know, not to be funny, but you know, those who talk about them people, you know, end up dead or crazy or you know locked up. You know what I'm saying? Or they went crazy. You know what I mean? I just wonder. I was just thinking about them Kardashians, how they done ruined every man's life they've been in. Starting Ray J. Ray J was a promising star. Fucked with Kim, made a videotape of her man, and he's just that motherfucker selling their ice cream, was selling bottled water on the side of the streets in Atlanta, $1 a bottle. Yeah, might as well be. You dig what I'm saying? Nah, he ain't doing that, but he's not doing the greatest what he could be doing if he wouldn't have ever made that porno with her. Probably been doing a lot better. Brandy's little brother. Ask Brandy's little brother. For real. Then, who came next? Damn, what's his name? Reggie Bush. Fucking with him. That motherfucker career over with. He was a prominent star, great star, USC, went to pros, did great, pretty good, and fucked with her and forgot how to run the ball. Ran him up out of the league. Then he get married to a girl who look just like her. I'm like, what the fuck, man? He all fucked up now. You dig what I'm saying? Then he had Chris Humphries. Chris Humphrey played ball, boy. He started fucking with Chloe, one of them motherfucking boys. And look at here. Nah, not Chloe. One of them motherfuckers he was fucking. Oh, yeah, Kim. Shit, what I'm talking about, Kim. He fucked with Kim. And damn if he ain't, forgot how to dribble the ball. Forgot everything. You know, just fell off the face of the map. I mean, shit, he was stalking her or something, didn't he? I don't know what the fuck. Climbing through windows and shit. You dig what I'm saying? Just fucked up. Then you got fucking Lamar Odom. That motherfucker boy went from a damn championship NBA basketball star to damn sucking that damn glass Peter. God damn it. Sucking that glass Peter. God damn, that's what he did. God damn, crackhead up there, sitting up there. He was like fucking who's your boy? Damn. All fucked up one weekend. They had to go get him. Richard, he was like Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor told his drug dealer bring him. He said he wanted a key, a cocaine for tonight. That's what the fuck he told him. Hey, Richard Pryor, rest in peace, Richard Pryor. Yeah, he said the key for the night. Damn, Richard. Shit. Yeah, man. So, Lamar turned the damn crackhead in the brothel. I hope he's doing better. I hope he's doing well now. I think he is. Last I heard, he was doing a lot better. The witches, man, they fucked up. They so fucked up. Bruce turned himself into a motherfucking woman to marry a woman. But the thing I didn't realize, the fucking thing I did not realize, I thought he married a woman. I mean, I thought his girlfriend was a woman. His girlfriend is a transsexual, too. He was a man, turned himself into a woman. Bruce was a man, turned himself into the woman. Now they're a lesbian couple. Make this make sense. Them bitches are so fucked up and evil. Them Kardashians, you better stay the fuck away from them. I'm telling you, they're so evil. Cause then Kanye, that nigga done bought some shit out of the closet that he's sucking his cousin dick. Kanye a damn faggot, man. I mean, gay as hell. Making all this gangster music. Kanye, you're not a James Baldwin. You cannot be classified as a James Baldwin, Kanye. James Baldwin, at least he was not. At least he was proud to be who he is. You in the closet. Kanye, you know what I think Kanye, and I told y'all on shows before. What I think is going on with that Kanye shit is this. I think either he's trying to get out of that motherfucker or trying to get back in. The secret society, whatever, the Illuminati, whatever the fuck you want to call them ones. And they probably, and I'm thinking they told him if he want to get in, he already said they sacrificed his mother when he was in. Maybe because of all that disturbance, they kicked him out. He want to get back in, so they say you need to shame yourself. Tell only your truth that you would go to hell to tell, to shame yourself. And he had to do that to get back in or to get out. He had to shame himself. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, me, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that right there. You know, I ain't nobody but
international.
G. You know. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, you know. So them Kardashians, boy, I tell you, boy, they witches, man. You need to burn sage around them motherfuckers out there driving there. Hey, they fucking witches. You dig what I'm saying? They are witches. For real. Speaking of this, let's see what he's talking about.
Freemasons always place the East at the top of their artwork and the North and South on the sides. This is because they understand the true cosmology of this realm, but you don't. North is the center of this realm. This is where all compasses point to because the Earth's electromagnetic field and all this energy centers at this point. It's the strongest point. South is anywhere that goes opposite from the center. So if you walk this way, that is south, and that is south, and that is south. West is when you go left around the magnetic pole. This is anti-clockwise. If you were here and started walking west, you would end up in the exact same spot. East is the clockwise turn around the center axis. So if you were here and walked east, you would end up in the exact same position. With that being said, east is the right turn, left is the west turn. They always show the ladder to the east. Why? Because the ladder is your spine. and the east means the right, which is the right hemisphere of your brain. In short, the right hemisphere produces a holistic view of reality. So this sees humanity as one unified consciousness. The left hemisphere breaks this down into individuals. This sees the trees, this sees the whole woods. So when Jesus says cast the net onto the right hand side of the boat and you will find fish, this represents cast your awareness into the right hemisphere and you will see the unification of the universe. You will see the higher self. This is the higher self, this is the ego. You will realize. What's the deal with the Freemasons? Freemasons always place the east at the top of their artwork and the north.
That is crazy. That is crazy right there. That is crazy. That's crazy. I'm not even going to talk about this right here, man. I wanted to talk about it, but I'm not going to talk about this right here. I'm going to get into some comedy shit right now. Not going to talk about that. But yeah, let's get into, on the show, we do different broadcasts and stuff. This one right here, ain't this some shit? Ain't this some shit? You know what I mean? And with that being said, ain't this some shit? Let's go on with some first shit right here. Hold on. Whoa. Wait a minute here. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, ain't this some shit right here? As you can see, now, first off, this girl is Asian. She's blonded her hair. She's Asian. She's in a smack contest with another girl. I want y'all to check this shit out right here. This shit right here. This shit right here. Watch this. Well, oh damn, I'm tripping.
Yup, that's right. She slapped the ethnicity out of her.
Smacked that to a white girl.
She slapped the culture out of her. You understand? I had to watch the video twice because I couldn't believe that she went from Asian to white in one slap. That was an old school Pentecostal Santeria chancleta slap. Slapped so hard that it felt like I was a chancla slapping you upside your head. Vite. Yup.
God
right.
almighty.
God
almighty. Smack this shit. God damn. Did y'all see that? Huh? I told you can't make this shit up now. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Let's go on with some more comedy shit right there. We can't, all this depressing ass news, man. We can't let all the news win. The bad news win all the time. We gotta laugh this shit off because you gotta laugh to keep from crying. For real. Let's see.
What did you just say again?
Dad, when he went out to the club, he was looking for hoes, and he found you. Dad.
He was looking for hoes?
So what's it going to be? You going to be a good housewife, or you going to be a hoe? Dad, you can't say that to her, okay?
Am I gonna,
You don't, please don't, you don't have to answer. Starting to feel like a hoe. Oh my God.
What did you just...
God almighty. He went out and told his damn dad, I'm going to get me some hoes. And look what happened. Damn. But look, here it is right here. Check this out. There's some old school shit right here. This how this generation of kids right here nowadays, this how they need to be treated. Right here. Just like this. Little boy can't swim. What?
Swim.
How old are you?
6. Help him, he can't swim.
Time he learned. Everybody should swim. Just reach out in front of you and grab a handful of water. Pull it back towards you. Not too fast. That's the way I learned.
I did it, Emperado, I did it.
Good.
Well, how will he get back?
Swim.
Well, he might drown.
Well, then you go get him.
Well, I can't swim either.
All right, behind you, throw it in there. Moving on to the next one. Moving on to the next one. Damn, I don't know what that I want y'all to check this shit out right here now. This shit right here. She done went and got her daughter. The mama done went and got her daughter. Yeah, check this shit out.
Do you see what they did to me? Yeah. Bro. Yeah, they whipped your ass. So what you think they gonna do to me? I'm smaller than you. The fuck? You want me to help you? You go get somebody bigger than me. I know for a fact you're not sitting over there crying, bro. Takia, they gonna beat our ass. You didn't grab, we ain't got nobody with us. We ain't got nobody. We ain't got nobody at all. It's just us. They already beat you the fuck up, and I'm smaller than you. Takia, for real, I'm not even playing, bro. I got jumped and you want to play games? I'm not playing. What are you crying? You really crying, bro? Are you really crying? Tell me. I know exactly. They live right here, bro. Hold on, I'm about to pull up. Bro. And be ready to fight, because I'm fighting the mom first.
I can't make this shit up. I can't make it up. All right, let's go on. Keep going.
So I knew I was speeding. First name? Frida. Last name? Go, ma'am. You free to go, ma'am? Thank you. Wait. I'm sorry, officer. I knew I was speeding. First name? Frida. Last name? Go, ma'am. You free to go, ma'am? Thank you. Wait.
If y'all got that, I hope you did, because there was some funny shit right there. Ain't this some shit? Now, I want y'all to see this shit right here. No, fuck that. No, I got something for her. All right. 50 Cent giving some advice out.
Man, I just know you can't win. I just told you I have problems with particularly Latino women. Here we go. That feisty energy, I don't know where it comes, how they all get a piece of it. I'll use words. I'll take my time to make sure I'm saying what I mean. Somehow they can hear it and nod their head and still go on emotion. I feel like women require maintenance, not financial, but mental maintenance.
Mm-hmm, we do.
If that maintenance is being done properly, you can put them in a room with billionaires and it won't matter. Right. Could be in there until she go, hold on, he might be hungry, I got to go. I got to go fix something to eat for
50, I think that you're very emotional.
Nah, I'm just watching you. Y'all can love you if she take one for the team.
Buck, is your Puerto Rican baby mom crazy? Okay.
I play my part, but she's crazy.
Latino women in general.
You enjoy it at times, but then it get out of control. Like y'all, you enjoy it, but then y'all take it to the next level, and then it becomes crazy.
I don't argue with women. I just know you can't win. I just told you I have problems with particularly Latino women. Here we go.
There it is right there, bro. Hey, 50 Cent, boy. 50 Cent said it. How did I say it? All right, this shit right here. Now, we're going to laugh at this shit right here. He almost won the Richard Cranium Award, this motherfucker right here, for asking Kodak Black some dumbass shit like that. Kodak Black, check out Kodak Black on that shit, what he on, whatever he on. Watch how he handle himself, though.
Cool if I test one of them. I don't even got to test all of them. Let me just test one of them.
I ain't gonna lie, right?
Yeah. You know. Wait.
No.
Okay, cool.
I'm fucking with it.
Uh-huh.
I just want to give you a stipulation, right?
Okay.
Once this bitch check out, right?
Yeah.
I could check you.
Hell no.
Dude wanted to check out, test Kodak Black's diamonds, and thinking they fake. And he said, "Well, once you test it and it come out, it is what it is. I can chin check you." The mother's like, "Oh, hell no." Yeah, you don't blame him. But anyway, we come to this part of the show. The part of the show where we must give out the Richard Cranium Award. And again, those that are new to the show, the Richard Cranium Award is given out weekly, every Tuesday. And the Richard Cranium Award is symbolic. Richard, the short name for Richard is Dick. Cranium is your head, your dome. So you put it together and you have the Dickhead Award. the Richard Cranium Award, ladies and gentlemen. The Richard Cranium Award. And the Richard Cranium Award this week goes to this young lady right here. She starts to get beat in a track meet. Gets mad. And knocks the girl upside the damn head. With the baton. Listen to the baton. Listen to the hit.
But these hoes know they can cry and lie at the same time. It's like a superpower they got.
From the video, it does look purposeful, but I know my intentions.
Your intentions was to win, but when she shot past your ass and you felt that win, it's all you can do. Y'all listen. Y'all can actually hear it. Listen. See? They finna slow it down. Listen.
Sends her reeling. Officials immediately disqualified the team.
That's just sick. Lock her ass up. Boy, these hoes know they can cry and lie at the same time. It's like a superpower they got.
From the video, it does look purposeful, but I know my intentions.
Your intentions was to win.
She know her intentions. Yeah, her intentions. She cracked that motherfucker on the head. That's what she did. Yeah, Richard Cranium Award goes to her, ladies and gentlemen. The Richard Cranium Award goes to her this week. Now, all right. Another week. And like I said, I did not get to send my shout-outs because I think my mic was muted. And I gave out shout-outs in the beginning of the show. I opened the show with peace. I said positive energy always creates elevation. That's what we always said, opening and closing of the show. And that's what we will continue to do because positive energy always creates elevation. And it does. So bring that positive energy to me, bring that truth to me, and bring them facts to me. Okay? And like I say, I want to send a big shout out to my people's Big Haas. Shout out. Asar LaCrush. My man, my mellow. The Hoteps. Keep doing your thing. I admire what you're doing. You're building a community, like I said at the beginning. That's what I'm thriving for, bringing people together, waking them up, allowing them to see, just bless, hoping they gain insight so they can see for themselves. I can only lead them to water, or it's a challenge now, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, it's just a challenge. But soon I'll wake them up. If it's, a few at a time or whatnot, they'll wake up and they'll see, they'll realize, and they'll appreciate everything I've said, everything I've done, and they'll know it's for the best and what I was right. And I'm not really arrogant. I'm just trying to wake you up because it's a motherfucking fire. It's time to get up. It's time for us to get together, stand up, and roll and get this thing going and build a future for your grandchildren, your children. It's to tell our children gonna fucking, they old enough, they help us now. So we look at our grandchildren. You dig what I'm saying? And their children. So it's really time to come together and do something. All jokes aside and all of that right there. Fuck a Democrat party, fuck a Republican party. You dig what I'm saying? Fuck a party. We need to come together and make our own party. And that way we can go further. We're not taken serious. Because we're easily brainwashed. They tell us anything because they know we would believe anything. But I'm not going to preach. I'm going to finish giving them shout-outs. Give a shout-out also to my man Big C, representing Raleigh. Holler at me, inbox me on Facebook, whatever. If you need, mosquitoes out, in summertime, and the mosquitoes be in them grass, if you need your grass sprayed or anything like that, hit me on Facebook or some International G. Let me know. I got that a good deal for you. Big C, you spray their yard, good deal for you, and guarantee it for 30 days. Yep, he got that organic. He ain't got that Bill Gates. He got that organic. Yeah. Sure do. That Egyptian organic. Yes, that's what he got. Anyway, yep. Shout out to Big C. Shout out to everybody, man, all my family and everything. And my Valentine. Shout out to my Valentine. Shout out to Valentine. Valentine has accepted the role. She's going to be, like I said earlier, she's going to be doing the therapy session. Yep. She's going to be doing the therapy session. Valentine is going to be hosting the therapy session. So we got to get some content up for her. You know what I'm saying? She's going to be on Thursdays. So we need to tune in and we need to, support the sister. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be many channels that you can find her on. So, if it's not on here, you can find her elsewhere. But yep, she will be doing the therapy session, y'all. And tell your friends about that because you can call in and stuff, and have a therapist session, somebody to talk to. Everybody need a therapist, for real. Even the therapists need a therapist. All the shit they hear, fucking right they do. Shit, yeah. Yep. Shout out to my man, the Wizard. If you need them plates, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Need them plates, them lunch plates. Shout out, hit the Wizard on Facebook. Sure is. That's it. For real. Hit me up and I'll plug your information in if you need them plates. You in the area, Triad area. You go all around the Triad area. You know what I'm saying? Delivery fee for outside the city though. But anyway, big up to everybody, all my peoples and stuff. I love y'all for real. I really do. I really love y'all. I know a lot of y'all got me fucked up, got me misconstrued, thinking I'm this and that right there. Really don't know. For y'all, I want to sit down. Let's sit down. We can debate. We can talk. You dig what I'm saying? We can really talk. We can sit down. We can talk and have a open discussion and like gentlemen. You dig what I'm saying? And a cordial conversation. So I can show you, so I can give you insight, so you can see for yourself what I'm saying. Then you'll overstand. You won't understand. I'll let you say your say. You say my say. We can do this online. Live on a live. And we can come to the studio and do it. We can meet at a bar and just have a section roped off, and we do it. You dig what I'm saying? Just let me know how we gonna do it. But we need to get together because y'all got me fucked up, man. Y'all got me misconstrued. Y'all got me thinking I'm this and that right there. I'm no. Y'all don't understand. Y'all understand it. That's what the thing is. You're understanding. You're not overstanding. These people got you fooled for real. They got you fooled so bad you don't even know you fooled. Yep. And they said they had an under and over on the damn, how many days it's going to take to catch them boys out of New Orleans to escape from the jail and stuff. That's, the one dude, he was a convicted murderer. He got convicted for murder. Bruh, my advice to you is turn yourself in. Because they're not going to, you got convicted of murder. They're not going to even attempt to try to arrest you. They gonna kill you, man. Watch what I tell y'all. They gonna kill that man. They ain't gonna attempt to arrest him. They gonna kill him. Watch what I tell you now. If he ain't already dead, They got an over and under 4 days. They gonna catch all the rest of them. 9 of them left. Seven or 9 of them left. But one of them that's left is a convicted murderer. Got convicted in court, waiting to go to prison of murder. He got convicted of murder. They're not gonna play with you, man. They're not gonna sit. Man, they're just gonna ask you one time to lay it down, and then I don't know if they might shoot you in your head. These people is, boy, you might as well. Well, I don't know. It could be in another country. Could be over there with Castro. Shit, Castro ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. He ain't gonna let America come and get you. Yep. But anyway, another wonderful Tuesday. You know, I love y'all on Tuesday. Lord have mercy, Tuesday. That's my hot off the press. I gotta get it better though, y'all. For real, get this thing better, more fluent. And I apologize for the beginning, not having audio. I should have looked and seen it there. I had checked it there when I'm clicking the button. I clicked the microphone button. That's on me. You know, that's another thing. That's why I gotta jump this show off, make this show jump off, so I can hire the necessary technicians and stuff that I need. You know what I mean? Shit is expensive to do this, but we gotta do what we gotta do. I'm trying to wake y'all up. It's costing me an arm and a motherfucking leg. God damn. And shout out to everybody. See you Saturday. And don't forget the therapy session. It's not this Thursday. I think we're going to start in June. I think it's the first Thursday in June. I'll let y'all know. But anyway, peace. Positive energy always creates elevation. Positive energy always creates elevation. And with that being said, we're out of here.